strong Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Bulls of Chicago taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Herbert to throw right away. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
Third down, Stenson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. Third and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the third play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3 and out and did just that. Herbert on first down now. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Quick throw here to Johnston. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
On 1st and 10, Herbert flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bulls put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Now for the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Burrow will throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On third down, Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
It's taken to the 26. A great return there of 22 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend to the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
They'll run on first down. Stenson, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Stenson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 53 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bulls lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Here's Darius Davis on the return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Keep it up. Here we go, here we go. Get all the way. Let's go. 11, 11, 11.
All right, let's control the clock here.
11, MT, take. 11, MT, take. 11, 11, 11.
This is huge.
12,
Don't let us
12,
down.
12.
Now Burrow on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Lambert. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Here we go. 2nd and 5. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They go play action with Burrow. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Higgins goes in motion right.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
First down. Here's Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The Bengals at 6 and 4 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Lambert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
A 7-yard pickup.
Up the middle with Eckler. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
We need this. Let's do it.
You can do it, baby.
Here we go. Here we go.
3rd down and 1.
Guys, you got this. Let's win. Let's go right now.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down.
Boys, let's get a few yards on this one.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Over, you know. Why are you giving up? Really, this cannot be happening.
On 2.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
We want some offense. Let's go. Let's go. Be patient.
Good set.
Mims in motion left.
Let's make some good plays today.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
11, 90. 11, MT, take. 11, MT, take.
46-yard line.
11, MT, 11, MT. 11, MT, take.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
12, 12, 12.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Burrow. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
11 Thomas.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Eckler will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Play action. It's Herbert. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Throw left side to Higgins. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now a handoff up the middle. Stinson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Herbert off of play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 3rd and 2, Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown! A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bulls will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
10 yards on the pickup.
On second down, here's Burrow.
At the 35-yard line.
And this one's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Burrow looking to pass.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
11 MP, Kate.
Here's Burrow.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Again, it's Burrow.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 6-yard line.
Come on! What's wrong with you? What was he looking at?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
It's showtime. Let's make some noise. Here, big play. Let's make some noise.
You want to win?
Put 'em in their place. Come on. It's about time, fellas.
380. Cut. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 5 9, 5 9. Lion. 21.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. Pass out left finds Johnston. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
The chase will go in motion left.
11.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
12. 11 Thomas. 12.
Now it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Here we go.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Stop.
This is a counter play. Eckler. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7. 11, 11, 11, 11.
On third down, Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Here we go.
2nd down and 4.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
It's Eckler again. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And quickly they get to the line.
11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Now Burrow on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Pay for this. Game's not over, you know. What are you doing? Were they even paying attention?
Here we go.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Burrow will throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
11, 11.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They work now on 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Stinson, and he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Herbert. He's got another one to Johnston. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back now here on EA Sports, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. In motion right, that's Hardman. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running.
Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Bulls are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up 1st downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
On 1, ready?
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
At their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now it's Burrow. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Was the worst call ever.
Let's get set.
The offense on third down tonight, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That is caught, and he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Keep it moving, offense. Keep it moving. 11.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown. T. Higgins with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
21. Hey, Kappa.
Here's Herbert. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. McPherson now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
88 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
Herbert now. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Herbert going to change the play here.
On 3rd down, Stenson. There he goes left side.
Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 61 yards.
And the Bulls use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Bulls 42, Bengals 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow.
Eluding the pressure right.
And this one too low.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field. That should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
To throw, Burrow.
Able to find Mims. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Burrow.
That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Now Burrow.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Pass complete to Higgins.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete.
And he is going to have a 1st down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory.